Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the ultimate fighting game, as it has icons from all over the gaming universe. In the game, there are over 80 characters and 100 stages, so which stages are the best of the best? Well, today, we'll be going over the top 10 stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Before we start, I just want to mention, just like any other one of these types of videos, this is all just my opinion. It's okay if you agree or disagree with my options, as these are just my perspective. Please let me know which stages you like most in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as well, as I like to see what your guys' opinions are as well. Enough has been said, let's get into number 10. In 2017, Nintendo released what defines a perfect 3D platformer. Camera controlled amazingly, bosses were unique, and the kingdoms were especially the highlight of the game for me. If you don't know what game I'm talking about, I'm speaking of Super Mario Odyssey. This game's representative starts their top 10 with New Donk City Hall. As a part of the best kingdom in Odyssey, it really did its job being an amazing stage. In this stage, you go around the New Donk City Hall, stopping at locations where you can battle on the building itself. Visually, this stage is stunning, the music is amazing, and the stage itself is pretty solid. At some parts of the stage, it can get pretty hectic, as there is sometimes a little ground to stand on. This is one of the reasons why this is so high on the list, but overall, this definitely deserves a spot on the top 10. One of our two Pokemon stages make an appearance, and that would be Prism Tower. Just like New Donk City Hall, this stage is beautiful. It has nice scenery and is overall a pretty stage. The reason why this one is over New Donk City Hall is because it has more ground, making it easier for you to fight on. Even with this stage moving you over Prism Tower, it still does a good job making sure it's still fun to fight on. Overall, the stage is gorgeous and is pretty decent to fight on, giving it the number 9 spot. This top 10 has a Kirby rep, and in the number 8 spot is Fountain of Dreams. This stage feels like Battlefield, but stands out at the same time. The stage is made out of what seems to be water on the ground and gives fighters a nice reflection. Just a little detail, but it's pretty cool in my opinion. They also have that amazing song Gourmet Race playing in the background, and you can't tell me that song is not catchy. This stage is stationary, so you will not have to worry about it switching terrain or moving around like the last two. This stage is awesome, but why is it so high on the list? I just feel like that Battlefield does a better job at being a default stage. This stage tries to be like Battlefield in different ways, but it just can't be Battlefield. I love this stage though, and I will definitely be down to play it at any time. On Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, we were given Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7. Unfortunately though, we didn't get that track as a stage, but what we did get was Mario Circuit, and this track takes the number 7 spot. You probably are wondering, why did I place this one lower than the other two that move? Well, honestly, I don't know why, but it's probably because I have more memories with Mario Kart than the games the other two originated from. This stage has amazing jazz that Mario Kart 8 is known for having, and it's the closest thing that we will get to a Super Mario 3D World stage in this game, not including 3D Land. This stage brings you all around Mario Circuit. As you fight, you get to avoid racers on the track, which can be annoying, but I don't find it too bad if I'm playing Smash Bros. Casually. You also get to fight on the track, which is always fun, and the scenery is great in this too. This track really does bring me back to the time when I played all the tracks in one stream, and that was a fun time. The stage has been all over the place in this top 10, but I feel that spot 6 is a good spot for it. I hate to admit it, but there is a decent Fire Emblem stage, and that would be Castle Siege. This stage takes you from the outside of the castle to the inside, then to some hellhole that I'm gonna guess is a battle arena in Fire Emblem. I don't know though because I've never played any other games. Even though I have a distaste for all the Fire Emblem characters, except Mario, TK, and Melee, and that's the only reason why, this stage has a pretty unique art style that I like. The scenery in the background looks like there's an attack going on at the castle. There are fireballs in the background, but they don't come into the battle, so you won't have to worry about them ruining your combos or whatever. In the stage, there is 3 areas you travel to. The outside of the castle, which I've already talked about, a room with statues you could destroy, hey, there's nothing wrong with destroying something in Fire Emblem, and that one hellhole that has a lava bowl and looks pretty neat. Why is the stage not lower on the list? Well, it's because it's not the best looking stage, but I don't have anything against it. Here's a stage that's been in every Smash Bros. Game. Starting our top 5 is Battlefield. Some people would consider this one pretty boring, as it is just one platform with 3 smaller ones on it. There's nothing special about it. That's what makes this stage so good. This stage is so simple yet played so often because it's good for competitive fights. Sure, the platforms can be annoying at times if you're trying to combo, and I get that. But for this stage being so simple and fun to battle or train on, I think it deserves the number 5 spot. Here's our final Pokemon stage, and this one was a tough one between Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. but I feel Pokemon Stadium 2 was a little more enjoyable than the original. In this stage, you battle on 4 different Pokemon styled arenas: ground, lightning, ice, and air. The only one I find mildly annoying would be the ice phase, as it makes the ground a little bit slippery and kind of kills the flow of the battle, but it's easy to get used to if you play it enough. I chose this one over the original because the rock formation in the original one feels a little cramped, and I think the additional Pokemon in the background in the second one is a pretty cool touch. Depending on your reference, these two could be changed, but I just like 2 a little bit more. In my opinion, this next one is probably the best DLC stage. This one is the one that came with Midman. Taking the number 3 spot is Spring Stadium. I picked this one for a few reasons. 1, the music from ARMS is absolutely amazing, and having it with the stage makes it even better. 2, having those bounce pads on the stage makes for some unique gameplay, and unique perks of stages make them more exciting to play. Finally, the stage itself is just fun to play on. I find myself coming back to this stage pretty often just because it's fun to play. This stage is good for both casual and competitive players, which makes this so low on the list. This one I probably have played the most, because it's the stage that pretty much defines what Smash Bros. Is. I'm talking about Final Destination. In all the Smash Bros. Games I've played, I probably come to this one the most because it's good for training and competitive play. This stage makes you feel like you are taking on a final boss. The music in the dark background even adds to the effect. The reason why I chose this as number 2 is because this stage has kind of grown on me. If you play a stage so many times, you kind of grow a bias towards it compared to the other ones. This one is another basic-ish one, and that's what makes it great. It really does feel like a final battle to Smash Bros. Usually, I'm not too fond of larger stages, but this next one definitely is an exception. The best stage in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has to be Temple. The architecture of the stage is well made, the stage is really beautiful and definitely a perfect stage if you're playing with friends. This stage is probably the largest the Smash Bros. Stage you get, and it even has areas to play if you are a more competitive player. This stage has been brought in every Smash Bros. Game ever since Melee for a reason, because it's such a great stage. So what did you think of my list? Is there any you would move around or change? Please let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and please let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm Crescendo and I will see you in the next one.